Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how you can mold and curl your pixie so that you have no parts showing. So this kind of a style where you see it's all cohesive and no parts showing, let me show you how to do it. Okay, we're going to start off with freshly washed, freshly conditioned hair. And all you're going to see me doing here is taking my Nairobi and saturating my hair with it. If you want your hair to dry a little bit faster, you can dry your hair with a towel first and get it, relatively dry and then apply your foam. Or you can do like I'm doing here, which is just go straight in after you washed and conditioned it and just apply your foam. So I saturate my hair, and then you're going to see me next decide where I want my part, and we'll go in and start parting off. That's really the most important part of this. Like the part is going to be the center of everything. So find where you want your part, and you're gonna part like from ear to ear. So horizontally from ear to ear, not from ear to ear, but in the direction, horizontally across your head. And then I'm just gonna gently comb out my hair. Some people comb their hair in the direction they want to wrap it first. That's really a good idea if you want to do that. I just don't do it because I've been doing my hair like this forever and a day. So you're just going to see me gently comb it out. You don't want to be raking and pulling through your hair either, because that's really not good for your hair. But I'm just going to go ahead and comb everything out, get everything smooth, and then we will go back in and be more intentional about how we direct the hair, how we lay everything, how we smooth it out for the final dry. But right now you just want to get any kinks, knots, curls, any pieces of the hair that aren't smooth. That's what we're doing with this first comb through. And the part, you're going to start off with a part that's longer than what you want it to be. This is just going to be a guide. So think about this as just a guide and a good starting point for you. So this part is not going to stay this long, but this is how we're going to start off. So get your part, get it where you want it. That's step one. What you're going to see me do here is begin to do what I call the swirl. So I'm combing the hair that is just around the part in a circular motion. So I start at the back and I comb that in a circular motion. For me, it is going towards my left ear. I know you're going to see the inverse because I'm shooting it, so you're going to see it on the camera. But for me in person, I'm combing in a circular motion going toward my left ear. Once I have that in place, I go to the top of my head. So I start at the other part of the part, the other side of the part. And I'm going to do the same thing, go in a circular motion. So you're just going to see me basically comb the hair in a circular motion around that part. And what you see happening is you see how the part is getting shorter because I'm actually combing the hair on the ends of the part in a circular motion. So remember when I said that part is not going to stay that long? This is how we shorten the part, by wrapping the hair around in a circular motion. So you can kind of think of it like that too. Like when you have relaxed longer hair and you wrap your hair at night, it's that same type of motion, just in a big circle around that part. And what this allows you to do is, you'll see later, is to curl it so that you don't have any of the part showing. So that's like a rough outline of what it looks like. So you're just going to go in that circular motion right around that part we created. And you go back and smooth it, lay everything down, get everything the way you want it. But this is just the basis of how you start off doing this. Because if I was to just go in and show you the finished mold, you might not understand each step. So this is how you do it. Start the part, then you go in a circular motion and comb the hair in a circular motion around that part you created. Once you have all the hair around the part the way you want it, then you're just going to start to comb your hair. How do I explain this? Comb the hair, the rest of the hair, and lay it down. So we did that circle around the part. Then you're just going to kind of keep coming off that part. Think of it like like a spinning top. You're just going to pull the rest of the hair that's more towards your ears, your forehead, the nape of your neck, you're going to just pull that hair and lay it down smooth, but always maintaining that circular motion around the part. So you're just going to see me go ahead and mold the rest of my hair. I'll turn around as I do it, and you can see how I'm combing the rest of the hair down. So you see how I'm just grabbing pieces from that circular motion we created, and then I'm just going down towards the nape of my neck and making sure not to disturb that circular motion that's right around the part. And you do that all around, from the back to each ear, to the front near your forehead, center of your forehead, all the way around. And then you're going to see me go back in, and I will mold my edges and then the nape of my neck. And those are the last parts of my mold that I do. So the nape of my neck and my edges, I do those last. So I start the part, circular motion, comb the rest of the hair down smooth, and then I do basically the edges all the way around. Here I'm just taking my Wrapp It strip, the first one, tie it, and then I do about 3 or 4, just depending on how wet my hair is, or if I feel like I got everything kind of underneath the wrap strips to lay down the way I want or not. And then once I have everybody tied down and I'm satisfied with it, it's just under the dryer for 30 minutes. And then at about the halfway point, I take the wrap strips off. So at about 12 to 15 minutes under the dryer, I take the wrap strips off, let my hair dry completely, and then I will come back and show you guys how I curl it at that part to make sure that I have a smooth, cohesive style at the end, and I don't have any scalp showing, I don't have any part showing, etc. So this is a dried mold. And I'm going to break the mold and go ahead and comb it out. And then I will come back and show you guys after I've put the first few parts in. Only because, curls in. Because I can't curl it on camera and show you. Because my arms and hands will be in the way. You won't be able to see it, etc. It's really hard to do because I'm filming this by myself. But once I come back with the curls in it, you're going to see. I'm going to walk you through the direction of the curling iron and everything. So I'll explain it thoroughly so you can get a really good understanding of how I do it. But this is the dried mold. So when you curl the hair, you want to curl it in that same circular motion. So let me break down what I did. So you're going to take a piece of hair and you're going to put it inside the curling iron, and you're just going to curl it in the direction we molded it. Okay, so this first piece in the very top, this piece right here, I'm going to mimic for you what I did with the curling iron. I just took it, put the hair in the curling iron, and curled it forward, going towards my forehead. So that's that piece. The piece directly underneath it, as you can see, I just took that piece, put it in the flat iron, and curled it under. That next piece over, I did the same thing. So that whole section right there, I just took it, put it in the flat iron, curled it under. That piece on the side there, I just took the flat iron just like you see my fingers and my hands, and I just curled it under. I did the same thing on the opposite side. So one curl in the top, one curl at the bottom of the part, one curl on the right side of the part, one curl on the left side of the part. So basically you have a row of curls in a circle. And then I'll curl the rest of the hair going in the direction you see me rubbing. So it'll just come off that part, and I'll just curl all the sections of hair in those same directions. So this is the hair curl. This is the bottom, right at the nape down there. Which I look so bald-headed because the lights are so bright that it just shows all my scalp. So if you see the top there, you see that's where we did the first 4 curls, and then all I did was just curl the hair straight off those curls, and then I take my fingers and fluff like you just saw me do to cover up that part that we had at the mold. When we molded it and we started with that part, I just fluff it with my fingers like you just saw me do. And there's no part. So when I turn to this side over here, you'll see how there aren't any hard parts showing. When I turn to the other side, you're going to see how it's all cohesive. There's no part showing. The front, no part showing. The top, if I was to hold my head down, no part showing. Sides, no part showing. So that is how you can get that like cohesive pixie look without a hard part. I don't like the hard part, so I really like curling my hair, molding and curling it this way, because I don't know, it just looks nicer to me. It looks like one cohesive hairstyle instead of like a hard part on the right hand side or left hand side. So that's how I do it. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Remember to check out my website, curatedcloset.com. We have clothes, shoes, and accessories for women. Also, remember to live well and look good doing it. And until next time, y'all, bye.